Hey guys, what's up? This video is brought to you by Linode Cloud Computing. If you guys are looking to host your website out there so everybody can see it, I recommend you check them out. They're going to save you a ton of money over Azure or AWS. They have products that pretty much suit anybody from small developers to large corporations. They have data centers around the world and they're continuing to grow all the time. And they also have a YouTube channel that you guys can check out if you're interested in hearing more about their products directly from them. Hey everybody, what's up? All right, so in this video, what we want to talk about, since 2021 is fast approaching, what are the top web frameworks to learn in 2021? And one of the things I'm going to do differently than my competitors on this one is I'm simply going to speak from professional business experience as a business owner and also as somebody who's worked in the corporate for over 10 years. These frameworks are if you want to get something done. It's not about what's the flavor of the week or some fly-by-night, some brand new project, some Adonis.js type thing. I'm not mentioning any of that stuff. Not if you want to get something done. All right, so number 5 on this list is going to go to Java's Spring Framework. And it's number 5 because it has a ton of jobs, but it is considered to be a corporate language. So as a beginner developer, somebody who's looking to get a little traction and get the job done, it will get the job done, but it's more for like, corporate get the job done type of thing. All right, so number 4 is going to go to a C# and ASP.NET Core, which is the new .NET framework, which runs now cross-platform on Mac, Windows, and Linux. And also it's number 4, just ahead of Java on this one, because it is still limited to really corporate environment. I've worked in C# for well over 5 years professionally, and I would never pick a .NET application for my newest project because I don't have those types of corporate like endeavor. It was a small project. I don't want to spend .NET Core money. All right, so number 3 is going to go to Python, Django, and people are going to be like, what about Flask, Tornado, Sanic, all these other ones that have been coming up lately. And the thing is, if you want to get the job done, then Django is going to be my choice because I've used a lot of different Python frameworks. For the most part, Django suits the needs that I have. The built-in admin is still like second to none. My latest project is not using Django, and the lack of the admin is still somewhat haunting. I'm having to create my own. All right, number 2 on this list is going to go to PHP's Laravel framework, and I'll probably get some slack on this one. People are going to be like, how would you recommend PHP, especially as a Node, Python, C# developer? The reason why I recommend PHP is if you're trying to get the job done, it's still cheap as hell to host it. Majority of websites are running on PHP. Tons of free code out there. Laravel and PHP are both easy to work with. All right, and number 1 on this list by far and away is going to be Node.js. If you're trying to get the job done, Node.js is going to be really easy to work with. For beginner developers, I say easy to get started with. Like for Express.js, it's very easy to get set up. I'm recommending Nest.js. I was a big fan of Express and Fastify. Last year, Fastify was my favorite. And this year, I'm saying Nest is my favorite because it wraps both of those frameworks. It's supported everywhere. So I personally used it for this website here, CodeHawk, which is what I recommend for everybody out there that's learning how to code. This website is using Nest.js. It's using a Linode web server. There's not a ton of resources. It is a dedicated server, but it costs me less than $100 a month. And it can stream a lot of concurrent users. And when I say a lot, I'm talking about thousands of people every month, and it's growing. And Nest.js is handling that no problem, as well as Linode. So I've worked with most of them. I've worked with a ton that I didn't mention on this list, but this is my top 5, and they all relate to getting the job done and also having opportunities for being able to find corporate work.